Good day everyone, my name is Ibrahim Khalil Yusuf. Today I'll be talking to you about the impacts of applying design-led thinking with advanced manufacturing technology to manufacturing solar panels. Now, applying DLT basically refers to an innovation process which is applied to improve the process of product design in a company, whilst advanced manufacturing technology, AMT, refers to the technology being used in the manufacture of these products. Now, the whole purpose of this paper is to merge the innovative part, design-led thinking, with advanced manufacturing to implement it in the solar panel manufacturing industry. Now, we'll be focusing on SMEs, small and medium-sized enterprises, for the purpose of this research paper, as it will be able to give us a more precise focus on the performance benefits and profitability benefits. Next, we'll be talking about the findings. So, a series of papers were investigated, but the paper by Machuca Diaz and Gill focused more on 20 aeronautic plants in a city in Spain, in south of Spain. And from all the analysis, after comparing all the factors, flexibility and cost and staff effect and scrap rate and so on, they were able to discover that personnel training was the major key to achieving a successful AMT process and implementation. Then we go on to a paper by Zhu, which in this study he referenced that manufacturing infrastructure was key for success for manufacturing solar panels. Okay, so how he went about this was he carried out this survey in two different countries. One was Singapore, one was Sweden. In Singapore, which is a developing country, the results of implementation of AMT were not, the benefits were not that much, but when compared to in Sweden, which is a developed country. From my observation, why this happened, is that in a developed country, the manufacturing infrastructure is already been established, whilst in Singapore, they're still in the process of acquiring more and investing more in manufacturing technologies and infrastructure. Hence why there's a difference. So this brings us to why I undertook this research, and I'll be giving you my findings right now. First of all, before the adoption and implementation of advanced manufacturing technology, especially with regards to an innovative manufacturing, you would have to identify the following factors: the barriers involved, and then you have to forecast, have a sort of tool in place to forecast when your current infrastructure or technology will become imminent to change. And then you also have to have a good adoption and implementation plan. And then back to this, which is existing infrastructures. As I just talked about the paper from Zhu, which reported that Sweden, being a developed country, they had the infrastructure already, so performance was improved, and also profitability was improved with the use of AMT. And then when considering implementation, you have to consider several factors. These factors include both influencing factors to how you can achieve the AMT. First of all, you have to consider the financial capabilities, if you have enough resources to be able to undertake the AMT. And then you also have to think about the factors which will be influenced. The profitability, would it be increased? The performance, would the performance be increased? Scrap rate of material, there should be less wastage from the implementation of AMT. And then now the proposed design for this paper was, after careful analysis, considering all the factors, the control variables involved, including the company size, the country which you're implementing the manufacturing, if it's a developed country or underdeveloped country or developing country. Those factors were considered before coming up with a design. So now we came up with this research design to focus on the solar manufacturing components for solar panels, which is one sector. And we will be carrying out a survey and further interviews, detailed interviews on plants within a particular developed country. Reason for this is to avoid discrepancies and making sure that the proposed design is actually accurate enough to be able to make a decision based on the analysis you've evaluated. And this is going to be industry focused, as I said. It's not going to be, the design is not going to be applicable to other industries, as it wouldn't fit. And then the limitations to this is, okay, the data cannot be transferred to other industries, first of all. And secondly, it's not feasible on a global scale, as we're only going to be investigating companies in one industry for a particular sector. So finally, after careful analysis, it has been identified that we need further research to be carried out to be able to cater for specific industries. And then, first of all, you need to understand the nature of the country which you're going to manufacture your components. You have to consider the size of the firm, the existing manufacturing infrastructure, and so now you get the influence of the top managerial positions who would be able to move ahead with the design. Thank you very much. Any questions, please?